everyone! Kumusta kayong lahat dyan? So, today I'm just gonna talk about how to get a driver's license when you wanna go to Australia or if you are from the Philippines. So, this is only based on my experience and specifically in the state of Victoria. So, every state kasi dito is different laws on getting a driver's license. So, if you are trying to move to Victoria or somewhere in Victoria where Melbourne is, this is my experience. So first, I was here for a tourist visa at first, and then after that, I got my temporary resident. So the time I got my temporary resident, I booked a test online on Vic Roads. That's what they call here, Vic Roads, that governs the rules and regulations on getting a license, registration, and everything. So I took the learner's exam, the computer test. They have here like computer test to get a learner's permit, and then hazard test to get a driving test, and then after that you get a P license or probationary license. So first you took a computer test, and then if you pass that, that's around 20 items I think, and you do it on a computer. You book an appointment to do the computer test, and then 20 items or 20 questions you do in a computer. If you pass that test, then you'll get a L plate or yellow plate which has an L letter on it, which you will put at the back of your car for around, I think, 6 months for people that are 21 years old and over. So you get a temporary license card. But if you are under 21, you will get a logbook where you have to have 120 hours of supervised driving, and then it will be recorded on your logbook. And then if you completed the 120 hours driving, then you will proceed to take the hazard test, or this next step of computer test. So if you have an international license, like if you are from Philippines, upon an entry to Australia, that license will be valid for 6 months. And then after 6 months, you will take the hazard test and then the driving test. So you will get your full license after that. You don't have to go to learner's license anymore. You go straight to hazard test and then driving test, and then you will get your full license if you have an international license, especially in the Philippines. Because I didn't do that process because I start from learner's license, because I didn't have any international license when I arrived here. But my friends at work, they did this after 6 months, they did the full license. To get a full license, they have to have a driving test and a hazard test, and then that's it. They'll get a full license valid for 3 years, and then you can choose either 3 years or up to 10 years. But the cost also varies. If you choose the 3-year license, it will cost around 100 something, but 10 years validity is like 250 or something like that. I don't know, because I am only on a 3-year license validity. So that's if you are from the Philippines. But if you are here on a temporary visa or a fiancé visa, tourist visa, or temporary permanent visa, that's what you have to do if you don't have an international license yet. So learner's permit, and then after that you are going to do the computer test for hazard test, which is only testing you on the road rules, hazard rules on the road, what to do, how to follow those rules, the signs and everything, speed. So that's it. After you pass that hazard perception test, you will then book for another appointment in the Vic Roads, which is the driving test, where you sit in a car with the driver instructor with you. It depends if you have a driver instructor or by yourself, and then the tester from the Vic Road next to you, and then he will see if you are ready to drive by yourself. And then if you pass, like, they will take you, you will be the one driving, and then they will ask you to go to this street, and then go to this street, and where the traffic lights are, where the road signs are, they will take you there and see if you can follow some rules and signs. And then if you do the right way, either you turn right, you turn left, who you gave way to, either you stop, something like that. So they will assess you on that skills, and if you pass that, then you will get the P license, or the probationary license, which then will give you the green P plate, which is applicable to ages 21 above. But if you are below 21, you will get the red P license, and I think you will have that red P license for 12 months, and then you will be given the green P if you reach 12 months of driving on a red P. But in a green P, you will drive the license for at least 3 years, and then after 3 years you will get your full license. So in my case, I did the whole process from learners to hazard test to driving test until I got my green P. And then after 3 years, of that, I got a full license. So at the moment, I am now on a full license. But sometimes I'm still scared driving in the city, and I always have my GPS on me because I'm not really confident with all the streets. I haven't memorized all the streets in here yet, especially in Melbourne. I haven't driven in Melbourne yet by myself, so it's very hard to drive in Melbourne because it's very busy. So I'm too scared to drive there. I don't even know how to park, parallel parking. So yeah, so full license I've got now, and I'm still learning, not learning but mastering some of those road rules and everything. So the more you practice, I think the more you get better. So thank you so much to my husband, who so patiently teaches me, even though if I practiced long time ago, we always end up with an argument in the car, because he always say, oh, go this way and follow this, and I'll get panic, and that's it. I don't know what to do anymore. I said, you can drive this time. So that's a pretty good experience for me. And so that's just a overview on how you get a license if you are going to live in Australia. Just comment down below if you need to ask anything else. I will do as the best I can to answer all your questions, but that's only based on my experience. So sorry if I've done any mistakes on or the informations I give, but I can Google it if you like, or I can ask, I can look on the website here on what really is the process. But that is the process I go through when I got my license, driving license. So better if you get an international license if you are from the Philippines. Better if you get an international license there before you come here, because it's easier for you. At least you don't have to practice the basic skills of driving. Because when I come, even if I am in the Philippines, I don't even know how to drive I only know how to drive a bicycle. That's it. So when I get here, it was really a first time experience for me. So better if you have your skills on driving there and then get your international license. At least you will only book a test here once, only the driving test, and then that's it, a hazard test, whatever that is. But after that, you will get your full license. So if you have any questions, just put comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, just click that red button there somewhere in the subscribe button. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye bye.